Did you know that your cat, the one who loves to curl up beside you, might secretly be holding onto something she can never forgive? You may think you're doing everything right, but there are small actions that can hurt your cat in ways you don't even realize. In this video, I'm going to reveal 12 things your cat will never forgive, no matter how much she loves you. If you truly care about your cat, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and keep watching to discover what could be damaging your bond. Number 1. Silence that hurts. Your cat may love quiet moments, but there's one kind of silence he'll never forgive. The silence when you ignore him emotionally. It happens when you come home but don't greet him. When days pass without eye contact, soft words, or gentle touch. To your cat, this isn't peace. It's distance. He notices when you're distracted or cold. He waits for your attention, your voice, your presence. And when he doesn't get it, he starts pulling away too. He may stop following you, stop curling up beside you. It's not because he stopped loving you. It's because he feels rejected. Cats are emotional creatures. They may not understand your stress or your busy life, but they feel your absence deeply. And when that cold silence becomes routine, it leaves a scar. You can fix it, but it takes time, patience, and your heart being truly present again. Because even if your cat loves you, he'll never forget when you made him feel invisible. Number 2. Forced love. Cats love affection, but only when it's their choice. When you pick up your cat while he's sleeping, drag him into your lap when he clearly wants to leave, or hug him tight like a stuffed toy, you might think it's sweet. But to your cat, it's betrayal. He trusts you to read his signals. The flick of a tail, the twitch of an ear, the subtle step away. These are all ways he says, "Not now." And when you ignore those signals, he doesn't feel loved. He feels trapped. Cats are not like dogs. Their love is quiet, gentle, and sacred. When they come to you, when they rub their head against your arm or curl up beside you, that's real affection. But when you force physical closeness, you break that sacred bond. Your cat might not hiss or scratch. He may just go still. That stillness isn't calm. It's fear. And fear turns into avoidance. The next time he sees your hands, he might walk the other way. Not because he doesn't love you, but because he remembers what it felt like when his no didn't matter. Even if he forgives you, he won't forget how powerless you made him feel. Number 3. Ignored pain. Your cat will never forget the time you missed his cry for help. He can't speak, but he shows pain in small, serious ways. Hiding under the bed, sleeping too much, limping slightly, or losing interest in food. These are whispers for attention, for care. And when you walk past them, thinking he'll be fine, it cuts deep. Cats hide pain instinctively. In the wild, weakness means danger. So if your cat lets you see he's hurting, it means he trusts you deeply. And if you ignore that moment, he feels betrayed. Later, when the pain becomes worse and you finally notice, it may be too late. And even if he recovers, the moment he needed you and you weren't there stays etched in his heart. You became the one who didn't hear him cry. To a cat, that's unforgettable. Number 4. Loud chaos. Cats crave calm. They build their safety around routine, stillness, and familiar energy. So when your home turns into a thunderstorm, shouting, slamming doors, loud music, or frequent arguments, your cat's world shatters. He may run under the couch or hide behind furniture, but inside, his heart is racing. He doesn't understand your fight or your stress. He just knows he no longer feels safe in his own home. And if this chaos repeats often, he starts to lose trust in the space and in you. The place that once smelled like warmth and sounded like love now feels like danger. You may calm down. You may forget the noise. But your cat doesn't. His ears remember. His body remembers. And that sense of fear? It lingers long after the shouting ends. Number 5. Punishment confusion. Cats are not stubborn or disobedient. They're just misunderstood. Scratching furniture, jumping on counters, or knocking things over. They're not doing it to be bad. They're exploring, expressing, being cats. But when you respond with anger, yelling, spraying water, or hitting things near them, you don't teach a lesson. You break their trust. Your cat doesn't understand why you're mad. He just knows your energy turned dark. The person he trusted suddenly became unpredictable. And once he associates you with fear, your bond changes. Even if he keeps living with you, a wall goes up. He may stop seeking your attention, may stop playing freely, not out of guilt, but fear. And that confusion, that silent hurt, becomes something he never fully lets go. Number 6. Unclean kingdom. To you, a litter box is just a chore. To your cat, it's sacred ground. Cats are clean, proud, and sensitive. If their litter box is dirty, smelly, or placed in a noisy spot, it feels like punishment. Imagine being forced to use a filthy bathroom every day, with no way to fix it. That's what it feels like for your cat. He may try to hold it in. He may start going elsewhere. And when you get angry at the accidents, it hurts even more. He wasn't being bad. He was begging for dignity. A dirty litter box says, your comfort doesn't matter. And once he feels that, it creates a deep, emotional crack. Because even though he can't speak, he knows when he's being disrespected. And he never forgets disrespect. Number 7. Rough hands. Touch should be love. But if your hands become a source of pain, fear takes root. Whether it's rough petting, tail pulling, stepping on his paw, or playing too aggressively, your cat doesn't just feel the moment. He remembers it. Especially when it comes from you. Even if it was an accident, if it happens often, he starts to flinch when you reach for him. Starts pulling away before you even touch him. Because those hands, once a symbol of warmth, have become unpredictable. Trust is fragile. One careless moment can leave a lasting scar. And no matter how many treats you offer later, your cat will always remember how it felt to be hurt by someone he trusted. Number 8. Unwanted guests. Your cat builds his world carefully. Every scent, every sound, every object in your home is part of his kingdom. So when new people or pets suddenly arrive, loud, unfamiliar, and disruptive, he feels invaded. Guests may seem harmless to you, but to your cat, they're trespassers. And if this happens often, without warning, your cat starts to associate you with instability. He hides more, stops relaxing, stops trusting the peace of his own home. And while he may adjust on the surface, deep down, the sense of safety he once felt is gone. It's not about hating people. It's about losing control. And a cat who loses control of his world never fully forgives the one who allowed it. Number 9. Trapped in boredom. Cats may nap a lot, but boredom kills their spirit. They're natural hunters, explorers, problem solvers. When left alone for hours in a silent home with no toys, no stimulation, and no interaction, it becomes emotional starvation. A bored cat may sleep excessively, overgroom, or even act out. It's not mischief. It's depression. You may think he's fine. He's just lazy. But inside, your cat is screaming for engagement. And when that hunger for play and purpose goes unanswered, a part of him gives up. Even if you return with toys one day, the damage of long, empty weeks can't be undone with one game of fetch. Because the memory of being forgotten is hard to erase. Number 10. Broken promises. Cats remember routine. If you once let him sleep beside you, curl in your lap, or share special moments, and then you suddenly shut him out, he doesn't understand why. He just feels abandoned. You may have reasons. Allergies. A new partner. A change in lifestyle. But to your cat, all he sees is a closed door where there was once love. That shift, without warning or explanation, is heartbreaking. He waits. He scratches at the door. And when nothing changes, he stops trying. The message he receives is clear: you're not welcome anymore. And even if he stays by your side, something inside him grows colder. Because he still remembers what it felt like to be loved, and then locked out. Number 11. Leaving without goodbye. You rush out every day. No eye contact. No petting. No soft word. Just keys, shoes, and a slam door. Your cat sits by the window, ears twitching. He doesn't understand where you go, but he notices how cold your exits have become. Cats need closure. A soft goodbye, a little routine, a sign that you'll return. When you leave, without a word, it feels like rejection. Over time, he stops waiting at the window, stops greeting you with joy. Because the silence of your departure becomes louder than any word. And it whispers, you don't matter. Number 12. Empty affection. You stroke him while scrolling your phone. Rub his ears while watching TV. But your eyes are elsewhere. Your energy is distant. To you, it's multitasking. To him, it's fake affection. Cats feel your presence. They know when a touch is full of love, and when it's just habit. And when you pet him without meaning it, it doesn't soothe him. It insults him. He may stop coming near, may turn away when you reach out. Not because he stopped loving you, but because he stopped trusting your touch. Because nothing hurts more than pretending to be loved. Your cat may not speak your language, but he speaks through silence, stares, soft purrs, and quiet footsteps. He trusts you with his world, his safety, his routine, his little heart. And while he may forgive many things, there are moments that leave marks too deep to heal with just treats or toys. It's not about being a perfect pet parent. It's about being present, about listening with your eyes, your hands, your heart. It's about respecting his space, understanding his fear, and honoring his quiet way of showing love. Because every small hurt that goes unseen chips away at the invisible bridge between you. And one day, that distance becomes a wall. Not because your cat stopped loving you, but because he felt you stopped loving him the way he needed. So if you truly love your cat, don't just feed him or shelter him. Feel him. Listen to the emotions he doesn't speak. Respect the silence he keeps. And rebuild every tiny moment of trust with gentle hands, warm eyes, and undivided love. Because, at the end of the day, your cat doesn't need grand gestures. He just needs you, present, kind, and consistent. He'll never say it out loud, but in the way he looks at you, rests beside you, and chooses you over and over. That's his way of saying, I forgive a lot, but never forget how you made me feel.